Yvette and Erika Gachoka are up-and-coming hair icons in Kenya. Natural hair culture has so much history, controversy, and finally a front row seat in contemporary fashion. Right, so Nick, I'm so excited about today. What about you?
I am amazed. I haven't been to a spa like ever.
Yvette, Erika, thank you so much for being here. And I must say your natural crowns are beautiful. Yes, I'm happy that you actually came today. And Caroline, thank you for allowing us to even shoot you while you're doing your hair. And Nick, you're going to be doing your hairdo and getting your cut today. So.
Oh, you know, I'm a little bit scared because I haven't had another barber touch my head in 6 years.
I know.
So I hope that I'll have a good excuse to give him and be like, you know, I'm sorry, but it looked good though.
Just this one time, I'm sure he'll understand it. You know, you're still loyal, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. So while I was working on mainstream TV and I was a news anchor, one of the things that we were not really allowed to do was have our natural hair out.
In Kenya? That was in Kenya?
Just right here, of course, in Kenya, and I was so gutted. You know, so I love having it. But the reactions of the people around you make it very hard for you to want to wear your own hair. Yeah, so ladies, I'll begin with you, Erika. Your story is not the classical, you know, natural hair. You know, you don't comb it out like us. You know, you've had your locks since you're a child. So I want to know about your experience around that.
My whole life I've had dreadlocks, and I've grown up with a mother who's had dreadlocks as well.
What?
So, so I just used to go to school and see people in different hairstyles, and I'm just like, okay, you've chosen for that to be your hair. I've chosen for this to be my hair.
Because when you were a kid, was there the instances where people would be like tagging on you?
Yeah.
And I remember telling my mom, I'm like, Mom, how come I don't look like this? Or how come my hair doesn't look like this? And can I look like this? And I go to school and see all the girls with their relaxed hair and their perfect edges. And she's like, you know what? One day you're gonna thank me, and one day you're gonna understand why it is that I kept your hair like that.
Yeah. So that's why I started this platform called Rooted, to normalize it. So if there are any kids who feel like they're alone, they know that they're not alone. Do you feel attached to your hair?
Very.
Because I do too, and I think it's the process of doing my own hair, is that just taking the time to be like, to do each dread, I feel like these are my babies. Yeah, so anytime somebody tries to touch it, or
it's like, ooh,
it's like, okay, just being polite, but
I'm all right, bro. Well, I'm not, but you know, let's do it. Let's get it over with. It's not a scared thing. It's more of a loyalty thing. You know this. You know this. Like me, I've literally had the same guy for years. I understand. So, okay.
We need to have a moment to pray for Nick. How are you doing so far?
So far, so good. I learn something new every day. I'm curious though. How many people do you actually think know all it takes to maintain natural hair?
Well, Nick, the Sheng guys went out the streets of Nairobi to get the opinion of different people on natural hair.
Let's check it out.
Wagwan good family, Jeshi ya Sheng Talk.
Jina hapa ni Charles Slim.
Bwana Gichuru wiwing.
And today we decide to hit the streets.
To get some opinions on the natural hair.
Let's hear what people have to say about it.
Mzito, when you hear natural hair, what comes to your mind?
Nywele natural tu, your own hair. Hii ndio wanaitaga aje kwa streets.
This is afro. Yeah, afro too.
Itaga tu fade hapa mtaani.
I think they're called locks. I think that is the proper term.
Hii jani yako ya natural hair, keep your hair for how long hivi? For years.
This is the third year.
Ukijana inaingia, fade pia inaingia, unanipata? Yeah. And what made you ukamwacha tu nisinyoe nisishukwe ni uweke tu afro?
I think just being African, the culture and all that, as in I just love the vibe of being African. Yeah.
Maybe which stereotypes you may face na unaweza sema nini kuhusu hizo stereotypes?
Usimaende kidogo unasema.
Personally, miss didn't encounter any negativity.
Unajua hizi mtaa tunaishi Masansenya, kikono mpiga fed, uko na nywele kali tunatekwa. Kwa hivyo stereotyping iko kila pahali.
I am not my hair.
Watu hufanya dread zikaeni kama ukishaka dread umeingia to another gang.
Alafu bado kuna ma stories huko kwa hapa nje, kuna people who sell their hair. Unaweza sell your hair?
Siwezi sema nitanaweza kuuza nywele yangu. Naona juu sijaipiga hesabu ya kunyoa.
Siwezi.
Mimi kuuza yangu itakuwa tricky.
Zia, a tip from say maybe anadai ku start that natural hair journey ku grow my locks.
Ni wacha tu nywele man, don't give up.
So man Slim, what's your take from hizo conversations?
Manze imekuwa such an enlightening interview manze, nimelearn that lazima maintain cleanliness ukistart journey yako ya natural hair.
Jona hizo stereotypes zote za natural hair out there tunazichant down au sio?
Jona hii imekuwa ni jeshi ya Sheng Talk.
Bwana Gichuru wing.
Jina hapa ni Charles Slim.
Until next time.
I really like what that guy said.
Yeah.
I am not my hair. Yo, more power to you, my brother.
Exactly, and I love the lady with the afro. I mean, African hair is so beautiful and versatile.
I love the fact that as much as the times are progressing, African culture doesn't dissolve, it just evolves.
Exactly, as it should be. And you know what? We saw that in everyone today. So we'll see you guys next time and stay tuned.